Hello, good evening.
Good morning, teacher.
Today, how's your vacation? How's your holiday? How's your holiday or how's your vacation for almost 4 days, I think, right? Yes, how was your holiday?
Is well,
Are you enjoy with your holiday?
yes.
Where did you go?
I stay at home.
What? How was your holiday?
Good.
Okay, it was good. Okay, so how are you today?
I eat meat, vegetable,
Mm-hmm. How are
and
you in the
rice.
school? Do you have many homeworks?
No.
No. So now, are you ready to learn new lesson today? Yes. Aggie, can you hear me clearly? Okay, so what is our last lesson? What have you remember on it? What have you remember with our last lesson? Did you remember with our last lesson?
No.
So you forgot. So maybe our last lesson is all about what? It's all about reading or it's all about speaking? Just think, what is that? What do you think? What do you think? What have you remember? Okay, just think first. What have you remember with our lesson? Hello?
Mm.
Yes, what have you remember with our lesson? What have you remember? Our lesson is what? Just think, what is our lesson? What is our last lesson? Go, we will not proceed if you cannot remember. Is that speaking or that's reading? What is that? Mm-hmm. So you forgot your lesson. So that meaning you are not studying, right? You are not reviewing with your lesson. Okay, just remember that all of the time, even though you don't have any homeworks, even though you don't have any exam for tomorrow. So all you have to do is always read the lesson. Okay, remember your lesson and always study. That's the point, okay? So that is why I asked you if you remember with the lesson because I think you study, right? So all you have to do is only to remember, okay? So we already done with listening. We already done with, what is that? Speaking, right? So let's move on to the reading. So last meeting, we discussed about feelings, right? Have you remember it? So feeling, that is, okay. Are you listening?
Yes.
Okay, just tell me. Okay, as I said to you, you must always write, okay, our lesson. Okay, because every time I will always ask you what is the lesson all about or what email mo na? Or anything. Ding. Okay, my question to you is what is our last lesson? Please think first before we can proceed. I will give you 2 minutes to think that. Because my connection is not good also. So what have you remember with our last lesson? Please think it. What is that? What have you remember? Okay, so last lesson we discussed about speaking, okay? So what is all about speaking? So let's have, oh, already done. Okay, so last meeting to discuss, I think okay, this is the reading. We already done this, right? The reading. Wait in a minute, I will check your lesson 28. So, oh, yes, we already done 20. Okay, so last meeting or lesson is all about the reading, the feeling, and the reading. So here, all we have to do is to review first. Okay, so I will share my screen to you so that we can review. So our first vocabulary is we have, okay, please get your ball pen and notebook so that you can write it. Okay, just tell me if you cannot see my slide. Okay, first let's study or let's review those vocabulary words. So we have here, first vocabulary words is we have endure. Okay, we have our endure. Next, can you see my slide?
Yes.
Okay. So here, let's move on. What is that first vocabulary? So let's review. We already done this. Please review. So we have first vocabulary. Please get your notebook and pen so that you can write it. Go, please read number 1. First vocabulary, what is that? What is the first vocabulary? Hello? Please listen to me. Hello?
Endure.
Okay, please cooperate. Okay, so endure. Even if this we already done this, all you have to do is to review. Why? Because you always forget. Okay, so how can you learn if you forget always your lesson? Okay. Okay, here. So we have, and okay, can you please read? Please, you are the one who will read it, not me. Okay, so that you will learn. Do your best. What is your next word? Next vocabulary, what is that?
Injury. Accident.
What is the meaning of injury?
The harm done to a person's or an animal's body, for example, in an accident.
Okay, have you write it? Have you write the word? Have you write the vocabulary? That is very important. Have you write it, Mark? Did you write your vocabulary? Yes or no? Mark,
Yes.
did you write the vocabulary? Yes or no?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
writing.
Okay, so go next, accident. What do you mean by accident?
Is an unpleasant event, especially in a vehicle that happens unexpectedly and causes injury or damage.
Okay, so next vocabulary, what is that?
Lead. I don't know.
What is the meaning of bleed?
To lose fluid, especially from a wound or an injury.
To lose blood, especially from a wound or an injury. Okay, next vocabulary.
Clever is to slide down and cover something in an accidental or uncontrollable manner.
Okay, next, what is that?
Brain is to injure a joint in your body, especially your right wrist or ankle, by subtly twisting it.
Okay, to injure a joint in your body, especially your wrist or ankle, by suddenly twisting it. Okay, next, vocabulary. What is that?
Warning
Okay, what do you mean by
is
warning?
a statement, an event, etc., telling somebody that something bad or unpleasant may happen in the future so that they can try to avoid.
Okay, next, what is that? Okay,
Caution is to warn somebody about the possible dangers or problems or something.
yeah, so caution to warn somebody about the possible danger or problems of something. Next, what is that?
Pain, it's the feeling that you have that you just in that you have
The
in the
feeling that you
body.
have in your body when you have been
When
hurt
you have been hurt
or
or when
when
you
you are
you
ill. Okay. Okay, how about the cure?
curious to make a person or an animal healthy again after an illness.
Okay, that is to make a person or an animal healthy again after an illness. Okay. Okay, so we have already done with speaking also. So let's move on. Okay, we already done in listening, reading. So let's move on in writing. Oh no. Okay, just tell me if you cannot see my slide. Can you see my slide?
No,
How about that?
no, I can see.
Okay, how about that?
Yes,
Okay, so now let's move on. Describe the photo. What is the boy planning to do? Use the words below to help you. So go, look at the picture. Describe the photo. What is the boy planning to do? A. Bathroom. B. Fix spiders. C. Play a prank. D. Put. E. Scare. What do you think? Go, hello.
Hi.
Okay, describe the photo. What the boy is planning to do. What is that? What the boy is planning to do. Hello, please answer. Use the words below to help you. Just look at the picture. Describe the photo. What is the boy planning to do? So you can try here. Okay, you can choose that. Just look at only the picture or the photo. Describe the photo. You can say it. What can you describe the photo?
Mm,
What can you describe the photo? Please describe the photo. It is very easy. You will only describe the photo. How can you describe the bow photo? You have already an example or a guide, or you have already a words below to help you. Describe the photo. What is the boy planning to do? What is the boy planning to do?
he puts fake spider.
What?
He puts fake spider.
Fake spider. Okay, what the boy is going to do about the fake spider as you said? The fake spider is what? What the boy do? The boy will what?
Boy
Just try.
will play prank.
The boy will scared. Okay, go. Let's move on with our vocabulary. Go. Please write the vocabulary also. Please read first vocabulary. What is that?
Childish.
Childish. Okay, read the
Childish.
meaning of childish.
Connected with or typical of a child. Behaving in a stupid or similar way.
Okay, connected with or typical of a child behaving in a stupid or silly way. Next.
Clever. Quick.
Clever. So what is clever?
Clever. Quick at learning and understanding things.
Mm-hmm. Next. What is cruel?
Having a desire to cause physical or mental pain and makes the body suffer.
Okay, cruel, having a desire to cause physical or mental pain and make somebody suffer. Okay, next, what is that? Read that.
Predictable.
Yes, what is predictable? What do you mean by predictable? Please read the meaning.
Is now in advance that it will happen or what it will be like.
Okay, so next vocabulary, what is that?
Amuse.
So what do you mean by amuse?
Muse is thinking that something is funny, so that you smile a lot.
Okay, very good. So next, what is that?
Guilty is feeling ash-
Ashamed.
ashamed
Feeling ashamed.
because you have done something that you know is wrong or have not done something that you should have done.
Okay, very good. So this is our vocabulary today. So we have childish. So you know already what is a childish. That is connected with or that is for being a child, right? So you are behaving as a child even if you are an adult already. So clever. So clever is that is just like a smart kid, or a clever is just like easy to learn something, or he or they can easily understand things, so that is clever. So let's move on to the cruel. So that is a cause of physical or mental pain and makes somebody suffer. So you know already what is a cruel. Okay, that can make you hurt. Okay, predictable. So meaning predictable, that is the advance on what will happen. Okay, predictable. So amuse, thinking that somebody is funny so that you can smile or you can laugh. Guilty, what do you mean by guilty? So that is you, what, you are feeling ashamed on what you did. Why? Because you are guilty. You are what? You not you have not done something that you should done. Okay, next vocabulary is, what is that?
Please,
Okay, please. What do you mean by please?
is feeling happy about something.
Feeling happy about something. So feeling happy about something. Okay, next, what is that? What is that? What is discover?
Is correct is to be the first person to become aware.
To be the first person to become aware.
Aware that a particular place or thing exists.
What? Yes.
To find somebody something that was hidden or that you didn't expect to find.
Yes, something that was hidden or that you did not expect. Okay, to find. Okay, recover. What do you mean by recover?
Recover is to get well again after being ill, hurt.
So to get well again after being all hurt. Okay, next, examine. Do you mean by examine?
Examine is to consider or study an idea or subject very carefully.
Okay, so that's
Confess.
an examine. So to consider or study an idea, a subject. Okay, so how about the confess?
Confess it to admit, especially formally or to the police, that you have done something wrong or illegal.
Okay, so to admit, or that is to confess, or that is to admit. Okay, so please don't forget the vocabulary that you've learned today. First, we have childish. Second, we have clever. Third, we have cruel. Fourth, we have predictable. Fifth, we have amuse. Next, we have guilty. So we have glaze, discover. We have recover. We have examine. We have confess. Okay, please don't forget. Okay, so here we have our learned this phrasal verbs and register. Okay, go please read that. What is phrasal verbs and register? Go read.
And
Go read that.
phrasal verbs consist.
Phrasal. Again, phrasal.
Phrasal verb consists of a verb plus one or two particles. Example, up, down, in, on, etc. Phrasal verbs are usually less formal than verbs with a similar meaning. Example, request, answer, discuss, talk about, replace, both, back. Most phrasal verbs are neutral in register, neither formal nor informal. Example, I woke up at 7, got out of bed and turned on the radio. Some phrasal verbs have more formal equivalents. Example, they put off the match until next Saturday. They postpone the match until next Saturday.
Okay, so we have our phrasal verbs consist of a verb. So you know already what is a verb, right? A verb is an action word, one or two particles, right? So phrasal verb are usually less formal than verbs with a similar meaning. Okay, so we have here, what do you think of each prank? Use adjectives below. So we have our childish, we have our clever, we have cruel, and we have funny. So tell us about pranks you played on friends or families. Go. What is all about that? Okay, please read David 338.
Tell us about pranks you played on friends or family members. When I was about 9 years old, I bought an enormous plastic spider from a shop. It looked very real and had really long legs. I couldn't wait to play a prank on my sister with it. One morning, I put it in the shower just before my big sister went into the bathroom. I waited outside the door. I heard a really loud scream, and my sister ran out of the bathroom. I thought it was really funny, but for her it was a terrifying experience. When she found out that I pushed she spider there,
Okay, go. Just
she
continue.
was really cross and chased me around the house. I feel bad about it now because I didn't realize just how afraid of spiders my sister is. It took us to get over it because she was so shocked.
Okay, how about next? The Kate for 4.
Last February, I sent my brother a Valentine's card. He's quite shy and he didn't have a girlfriend. In the card, I wrote, "Be my be my Valentine with love
What is that?
from," and I just to this gives my handwriting. When he opened it, he he looked carefully at the writing, and I thought for a moment he realized it was from me. But there was a girl in his class who he liked, and he thought the card was from her. He seemed really pleased about the card. In fact, he decided to ask her out, and now they're going out